Hey dear friends, today I'm back with a new video. Today I'm going to work on a 4-bar long lick on a 2-5-1, and I just want to lead you through step by step how I would work on a new lick, how I try to, hear the line, because every lick that we practice shows us a different way how notes can be connected, how they can lead to the tonic in this case, and in this way we also might find some new ideas for our own improvisations. So first of all, of course, I'm starting off playing the line. As you know me a little bit, I'm going to start by playing the line really slowly, just like trying to tweak the angle at times a little bit. It can be really like, super minimalistic, and that changes the note and the sound a lot. So now I'm just going to play that line a couple of times with the emphasis on playing it like it is, so no wrong notes, right? And my tempo is very slow. And then the next thing is I'm going to record a loop, with the chords where the line goes over, and just probably going to record a bossa nova because I love bossa nova. And since I'm planning on adding some more chords on top of that track, I'm recording a longer loop, right? Because if the loop is very short, I don't have so much time to play new chords over it. So I'm going to, I guess, play like 4 times 4 bars, the bossa nova pattern, and then I'm just playing some nice rootless voicings over it, just to have some fun, because I sort of never find the time to work on rootless voicings. So let's do it like this. And then of course I would have a look what's happening here, right? And the first chord is a D-7, and the first thing is a D-7 arpeggio. So for a change, that's really easy to understand. We can play the notes that are in the chord of D-7. Of course also an arpeggio, that just means we're not playing the notes at the same time, but just, one note after the other. Since I really want to get that line more into my subconscious, and just like, need to access it in different situations, not consciously, I'm going to do one thing that I really like, and that's I'm going to just record -7 chords. So I'm going to, just take a part of this lick. I'm going to record, let's say, 4 -7 chords on my looper. And then I'm going to use only this snippet of the line, right? So let's do that. So basically just fooling around with it. I'm playing a wrong note every now and then, and I'm playing different rhythms, just, just to have fun and already sort of improvise with what I have. If we have a look at the next chord, the G7, that's already more interesting to me because this chord is now altered, right? And altered, that basically means that changed, that something is changed, it's altered. And most of the time, if people refer to altered, they mean like A flat melodic minor scale on a G7. So that would be the A flat melodic minor scale. And then we started from the G. And if you look at that scale, it just gives us a lot of alteration on the chord. It gives us a flat 9 and a sharp 9 and a sharp 11 and a flat 13. Basically, everything is either sharp or flat, right? But it's not normal. There's no 13, no 9, no 11. Everything is changed by a half step in the one or the other direction. And that's a very cool sound on the dominant 7 chord. The dominant 7 chord can have a lot of different sounds on it, right? And this is one sound that I really like, but I'm always afraid to, really stupid, to use like an altered sound on a normal 2-5-1, right? I guess many of you know we can use like altered sounds on 5-1 that go to minor but not to major maybe. But of course that's all bullshit. We can do that as well, and that's why I picked this lick for myself also, just to, you know, get that into my system that I can use it here. So let's have a look at the notes here. Right, if you look at them and play them here, and you think about the altered scale or the A flat melodic minor scale, you can see they all stem from the scale. So in this case, the analysis of this line is pretty easy, right? But still, of course, we have to hear it, not only understand it. In jazz theory, it often goes hand in hand, understanding and hearing. And that's quite interesting because I think we can't only understand stuff, but maybe we even also can't only play stuff. So it has to connect. And the way I connect it is by playing stuff and also transposing stuff. I'm choosing a faster tempo because I always practice too slow, and it's much more fun than I can practice the line, already practice my technique at the same time. So I just, you know, sorry. Just playing the same thing in different parts of my fretboard, right? And so I can just like basically do the same thing with every chord, play random chords, play the notes over it in different parts on the fretboard. You know, it's basically either you shift the pattern or you stay in one position. But then of course the question is, how can we apply it? So let's say we want to apply it to all the things you are. I'm going to record the first 8 bars of all the things you are. And there it is, right? The crux always is how can we implement it? And we need to have our music theory stuff down to understand how we can implement it. Because especially in this song, the 2-5-1 actually starts in the 2nd bar and it's in A flat, so we need to transpose it. So my first attempt would be to play it like this. But then I have this shift here, so maybe I'm playing it here. Right, so let's hear how it sounds. Starting on the 2nd bar. G7. always a mix of practicing something new, finding new ways basically to play the stuff that we already know, but also to have some fun. For me it's fun to have those random chord progressions, right? Because they sometimes also sound a little bit more modern. And also just to play a little quicker can be fun. We hear how the same line sounds very different only because the tempo is higher. See you around, bye!